Cryman's Totally Awesome Collection presents
a tale of 5 brave warriors who boldly embarked on a dangerous journey, searching for the lost treasures of the 80s. Their story starts back in early November of 2020. They received a tip that someone had hidden a treasure in a dark cave called a garage. They traveled far and wide to seek out the innkeeper who held the secret to their quest. The innkeeper agreed to help them, but warned them of many dangers ahead. They were sure to encounter dangerous foes along the way, including the dreaded Mouse King. There would be obstacles and treacherous paths to navigate to, but the reward at the end would be worth it. The only other catch is that they may keep their treasure so long as they help sort and clean the garage as they search. Join these heroes now on their journey to Find the Nintendo!
We are doing a little bit of cleaning out here. And this is some of the stuff we're finding here in the garage. Finding an old cooler here from like 1991. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Yeah, oh yeah, Nintendo controller down in there. Very, very cool. Grab his game controller. We got this old 80s old 80s scooter. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Made in the USA. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. We got a tin. A lot of cool stuff we're finding, aren't we? The Three Amigos. We got super duper baseball bloopers. We got some old cards here. Yeah, we're picking through the garage. Just like American pickers. Got an old troll. These are McDonald's changeables. Very cool. 1990 changeables there, McDonald's. Those are cool. Very cool. A lot of cool toys down there. You got some old Mario toys down there. Yeah, these are cool. Look at that.
Mario stuff?
1989 Mario, yeah. What's that there?
Turtle.
Yeah. Oh, Judson. You got Judson. Old toys.
Hamburger.
Got a bunch of cool stuff down there. Look at that. A bunch of treasures. Oh, dropping stuff. Old troll. There's another McDonald's changeable Happy Meal. These things are cool. Old McDonald's toys. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The Noid. Avoid the Noid. Who's that guy? Dino? Dino? An old watch. Is that the New Kids on the Block? You can tell this is my wife's mom and dad's garage. Nike.
Hey, Dad. Are we taking this home?
Yeah.
The sketching thing?
Old Legos. Look at old Legos.
Yeah, can I use the sketching thing at home?
Yeah. McDonald's changeables. Love those. Another Super Mario Brothers dude. More McDonald's. Are these changeables? No, that's Mario Brothers.
How do you...
Old wind-up toys. Love the wind-up toys.
How do you flip this? How do you flip this?
I don't know, sweetheart. Oh, that's... Oh. Got one of these the other day at the flea market. Different one, though.
Mama, how do you flip
From the
this
80s.
one?
Very, very cool. We're gonna keep on finding stuff, keep on looking for stuff here we want to keep. That's a keeper. What is that?
That was a Cabbage Patch. So is this one.
Cabbage Patch Kids?
So is this one.
Ooh, look at that.
Yuck.
It's all filthy.
That was a cat.
What are those tapes in the bottom?
Oh, I remember this time.
There's gotta be a way to clean these.
Oh, this is my favorite puppy.
Yeah, throw them in
Or,
the
not my
washing
puppy.
machine.
That was my bear, and see, he had the matching pajamas. I had matching pajamas. That was Molly's cat. Evolved
Who's got
from
the
the
cat? Maybe got David Griffin. I went downstairs.
This might have been.
We've been searching and searching and searching. What do we got? What is it? Boy, that's a old Nintendo. Needs a little cleaning up. A little tender loving care.
Nintendo loving care.
Yeah, Nintendo loving care. Very, very nice. What else you got down in there?
I don't know.
So you got... Yeah, cool. You got any games?
Somewhere.
Finding all kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah, but look at it. So
There's got to be a box of games in here somewhere. Alright? Would you have gotten rid of the games?
No.
Hey, Grammy.
They're somewhere. So
Nintendo.
my first Nintendo.
hey girls.
Oh, I got an old Barbie dream house in here. How old is that Barbie dream house there, you think?
These are my Barbie shoes.
Pretty beat up, that's for sure.
Guys, we're putting this in the Barbie stuff, the Barbie shoes.
Barbie stuff is on the table there.
Oh, please.
All those newspapers on top really shouldn't be on top. We should get rid of those.
Old toys.
Yeah. This is my play area. And I see a super cool tin that used to be mine down there. The teddy bear tin is back there, and my Pochaco that just fell.
Oh, that is a cool tin. Where's the lid for it?
I don't know. Will you hand me that Pochaco when you're done?
Pochaco.
Oh, look, another
What you got?
set.
Oh, Minnie and me, yeah. Barbie stuff. This is all old stuff, Barbie.
You see the mini of me?
Oh, that's the brand I have for all my cards.
Another tea set.
A tea set. I love tea set.
Take it inside carefully. Do not drop it.
Tea set?
A Barbie.
Look at all these bins we're going through.
How much would a Barbie tea set be?
I don't know.
I don't want to sell it.
Not sure.
We're gonna share.
You get the lip.
That's where the Cabbage Patches were in that toy box right there. They're pretty beat up though. I guess that's a Cabbage Patch Kid horse there.
They to wear? Well, you have to clean them.
Can I have
This is a Barbie outfit.
Yeah, take it
Let
inside.
me see. What is it?
Okay, that's a Barbie tea set.
Let's see.
Let's see what year that was from. Maybe you would put it down there so maybe you won't have it.
Grammy said I can have this Barbie tea set.
Barbie tea
No.
set.
What?
I can see other one. Oh yeah, well this is an old lady.
No?
Okay.
There's got to be some Nintendo games down here. That's what we want to find.
They may be any of
Mice
these,
got into a lot of this stuff. Stuff's been out here for years.
Did you get those when we went up to the Indian?
That's when I went to. It's from the Mercantile in Arizona.
Indian handcrafted sterling silver.
This can all be tossed.
They're Indian.
It's a drink pitcher.
What's in there? Is that a cookie jar right there?
Yeah, I can't find.
These are Indian handmade.
Huh?
These are Indian handmade.
It's in terrible shape.
Oh, that's cool.
For earrings.
I had as a kid, and you could paint that up, and then you would.
This is from the Barbie Greenhouse too.
Barbie Dreamhouse stuff. We found some radios. What'd you get? No way!
What are they?
Wait, what? What do you got in there?
I can look at
Put them on there.
Want me to rip them out?
What? Mario Brothers. Dream Master. Not sure what that one is.
or the Nemo.
That it? Oh, Little Nemo. Little Nemo. Got Super Mario 2, Nintendo,
Got a lot of stuff down there.
Loops, whatever that is. What is that one? Bobberman. Bobberman 2.
There's a bone
What is
in
that
it.
one?
Pac-Man.
Oh, Pac-Man.
There's a bone in this.
Dig Dug. Classic right there. Just all the games you got?
Probably not all of them.
Popeye. Oh, I like Popeye.
That's a computer?
Yeah.
Super Mario 3. Did you have 2 Super Marios?
My darling.
Probably. Yeah, that was supposed to go with the Barbie stuff over there.
That's a computer.
And Burger Time. So that's the stack.
It was really dirty.
That's the stack of Nintendo games right there. We found. Along with that Nintendo right there. We hit the jackpot! Woo! Woo! Alright, here we are. We're in the garage. We decided to hook up this Nintendo, clean it out a little bit, do a little bit of maintenance to it. And it is working. It's looking great. It's doing awesome. Got some Tetris right there. Tetris, what a great game, huh? So there's the Nintendo we pulled out of the, we saved it. We saved that Nintendo right there from absolute destruction in the garage. It was being held hostage, guys. That Nintendo was being held hostage, as well as all these games right there. That's all we found. There's still many more bins to go through. We did find some cool stuff. Some Sailor Moon stuff down there. My wife had a Sailor Moon character. How cool is that? Boxed up still. Had a bunch of old like magazines and stuff I'm gonna go through. Didn't want to throw those away yet. Got some tins we found. That box that had all the toys in it. McDonald's changeables and stuff. You know, had some cool stuff in it, as well as, you know, this stuff here, just gadgets and tapes and toys and some other stuff here. Found a this is a cool little tin here. Anybody that likes Peanuts and Charlie Brown, Snoopy, very, very cool little Hello Kitty thing in there. Hello Kitty's huge, especially with my kids. I have girls, so definitely Hello Kitty is huge. But yeah, there it is. Got some more VHSs that we found to add to the VHS collection out here. We're gonna watch a movie today out here in the garage cave. But we're playing games. Playing games right now, having a good time. Oh, and also, I wanted to show you guys this. For all the Garbage Pail Kid people out there that like this channel, for the Garbage Pail Kids, there's an uncut, well, it's cut now. I have a sheet. That it was actually a full uncut sheet at one time. I did have a flood in my basement and it got damaged. So, instead of throwing the whole thing away, I cut it up in a couple different pieces. Yeah, it got destroyed, but definitely that's been up there for a couple years now. But yeah, we're just having a good time out here, having a good time hanging out, playing video games. All right, save the Nintendo. All right, here we are. We just took some pictures and of all this cool stuff that we were able to get from the garage, and we just wanted to take a quick second and kind of go through some of this stuff. So can you talk about maybe some of the items that we might not know about? Because there's a lot of the stuff that is for girl oriented.
It's foreign to you.
Yeah. So let's go through some of this stuff and explain what it is. So
Okay.
let's do it.
Well, a lot of people are probably familiar with Hello Kitty. So this stuff here. But the lesser known characters in that whole Sanrio group would be one of my favorites, which is Pochaco. He was the dog, this guy here. And so there's a bunch of different items, like this is a stamping set, which is really cool because you can actually create your own stamps.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What's it say on the top there?
Sanrio Creations.
Sanrio. So I see Hello Kitty on the top there too. Look at.
So there's
Very
Pochaco, Hello Kitty, that's Karopi, the frog, which we have some stuff over there, and this is Peckle, the penguin.
And that's a stamp
Or,
set.
I'm sorry, Peckle's the duck. not a
Nice.
penguin.
I like it.
So this is Peckle. Right
Oh, okay.
there. So there's a
Peckle
lot.
right there. That's Peckle.
Peckle. And then some stationery, because I did a lot of writing letters and notes to friends. Little Kropi backpack, because it was cute.
Okay.
And more stamping sets and different things. This is just a little stationery set.
Okay.
I also was a big Sailor Moon fan, can't lie, actually still am. So there's a lot of Sailor Moon items, like this is actually cards. This is a deck of playing cards. And stickers, cool stickers, as well as an obscure doll, which has never been opened.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, and
I like it.
Oddly enough, I think this came from Spencer's. But anyways, so there's that. When I was younger, there were a lot more things like trolls, and as you can see, the changeables.
Oh, the troll. Yeah, let's take a look at the trolls.
Yeah.
So
Do you remember
those.
they had a gem on their tummy that you were supposed to rub for good luck, make a wish on.
I don't remember because I didn't have too many trolls, but.
There's a gem
That's
on
funny.
the tummy. I gotta see. See?
Oh yeah.
This guy.
Let's see. Okay.
Gem on the tummy.
Well, I know trolls are pretty big now too.
They look
So
a
how do
little
those
cute.
changeables work? Let's see how those changeables work.
So,
Because I know changeables are
well, let's
collector's
I remember
items.
how to open these guys. This one was a Happy Meal.
It's really like the Transformers, you know, knockoffs
Turns into
for the
a-
Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, he's like a dragon or a dinosaur or something.
Very nice. And what's the other one turned into?
There's quite a few of them actually. So let's see here. This one used to be pancakes.
So that's the hot cakes.
Yep. And is that all he does? That might be
It's
all
like
he
a
does.
pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Sweet. And what's the year on the back of those?
These were 1990, I believe.
So some of these are from.
Yeah.
Most of this stuff is gonna be from the 90s, right?
Like super early into my childhood because I'm very,
1990.
very young.
Yeah, 90. And then I see that the fries and fries in the burger. You gotta change the fries in the burger.
So this guy changes like so.
It's a fry monster.
He is. He's cute.
And then what's the burger do?
And the burger, I think, comes out this way. And let's see. I don't remember how these guys all change. It's only been a few years.
Oh, that's pretty colorful. Yeah. And that one,
Little dinosaur.
little dinosaur man. And then of course I see one of the biggest scores was the old school Nintendo and the old school Nintendo games. So these were all your games, right?
They were.
And which one do you remember playing the most out of all those?
Honestly, well, aside from Super Mario, which is always the best, and Tetris, most people probably don't know about this one, but this is one of my favorites.
Little Nemo.
The Dream Master.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
I know, which is so crazy because you are way more into the games than me, but that was definitely one of my absolute favorites to play. You actually got to ride on little dinosaurs and animals after you fed them.
So did we see all the games? Did we find all the games?
No.
No.
We
Okay.
are
So there's still
missing
games.
The first, well, the Mario that comes with the Nintendo, which is the first one that came with Duck Hunt.
So there's still games over there, guys, and we didn't get through all the bins.
And a gun for Duck Hunt.
Oh, nice. And a Game Boy. There's supposed to be a Game Boy over there too. We gotta look for. So tell me about the Nickelodeon GAC. Is that what it is?
This was like,
GAC.
this right here was our generation of slime.
Yeah, and what's the year on that? I mean, it's hard as a rock now, right?
It is, but it was 1992.
1992. So I mean, that's what 28 years old.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that what it is? So that's crazy. Hard as a rock. We got Winnie the Pooh glass. We have a bunch of ticket stubs. We have Michael Jordan here.
So I had very eclectic tastes. I definitely loved basketball, and so when we were in Chicago, at the time Michael Jordan still had his restaurant, and these are actually menus from his restaurant.
And that's how big his hands are. Is that real?
Yeah. Well,
You know, I
supposedly,
mean that's.
he could palm a basketball pretty well.
So we got there's the front of the menu. That's what it looks like. Michael Jordan's signature, and there's the back of the menu.
It's a pretty cool restaurant.
So I see you got some New Kids on the Block stuff. I know a lot of people collect that stuff.
I actually have a jersey as well that I bought at the restaurant. A game jersey.
Game jersey. And I see some Tailspin stuff. Tailspin was pretty popular back in the 90s, right? Avoid the Noid. There's that little Noid dude. That was what? Domino's? That was Domino's, right? Domino's Pizza. And what we got? Oh, the Michael Jordan jersey. Nice. Nice Bulls 23. And then one of the coolest things I thought also was the skateboard. Got this old skateboard. You remember riding this or no?
I do, actually.
So I don't even know what year is this made here.
Well,
Doesn't even really say.
I don't think it was from when I was a kid. I actually think that was something that was passed down to me.
So it's
Probably
pretty.
even older.
I don't know what year this is, but there's, you know,
Look,
it's
there's a date.
those are just. I saw. Is that what year? 1971.
It very well could have been.
Or is there a date on the back of that? Or is that just the copyrights for Snoopy? What's that say?
I don't have a clue.
So I'm not sure about the date on the skateboard scooter, but it sure is cool. And that's probably gonna display right up in the garage. I'm gonna hook that on the wall somehow, because who doesn't love Joe Cool? Snoopy, made in the USA. Very nice. The scooters, and it's got some use. We found the Three Amigos, and found some Mickey Mouse stuff and Minnie Mouse stuff. Oh, what's this one here? A Tailspin. Is that Tailspin right there? The plane?
Oh yeah, back there. That is.
Because we just got one of those figures at the flea market the other day, right? A different
did.
one. And which one's this? Do you remember?
I think his name is Kit.
Kit?
I think so. I could be wrong on that. Completely wrong. But
And I don't even see a date on it either.
no.
Oh. Focus!
He's too close.
There we go. So, really cool. I think were these cereal box toys?
They probably were.
Cereal box toys?
You have to give props to this, though. I mean, how often do you see a lab tray that is decked out in trolls? It's literally...
Yeah. We got two of them too, right?
We do. One that got a lot of use.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There we go. Very, very nice. Very cool. Those are the old school trolls too, how they looked.
Yeah, the ones that were kind of creepy looking.
Is there anything else you want to show? I see a toothbrush over there. Oh, what's that?
That's another Kuroki. So that's another Sanrio character.
Sanrio. One last
Basically,
time.
anything that was cute, I wanted.
This thing looks like 80s right there. That's just, you know, it says 80s all over it. What's going on there? What
That
is
had to
that?
have been my sister's because I'm far too young to have had that. No, but honestly, it probably was my sister's. It looks like a little caboodle. Oh, sure. Oh, hello. Look at that.
Yeah, very cool. Very nice. Cool little knickknacks we got here. We got, I see Raggedy Ann wallet. What's that? Old keychains.
Hornet.
Raggedy Ann little wallet.
That's very old.
That's pretty cool. Let's see what year is that? Can't tell.
I think it said 81.
1981? Very nice. That's pretty cool there. I like that. That's a throwback. And so yeah, we wanted to kind of show you guys the haul, and you know, you guys saw the Nintendo, and we got everything. We got it straightened out over there. Everything looks good now. It's all in bins. We rented a dumpster and we threw a bunch of stuff away that was just, you know, kind of.
It was a chore. That's for sure.
Yeah. And that stamp. Did we go through that yet? Did you show the stamps or no?
We did.
I want to see like some of the stamps.
So
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
you can actually, that's the ink, and then you can actually just put whatever pieces you want into the stamps. So see how there's little pegs?
Yeah. And let's see, what are the other, what's drawer 2 and 3? All the stamps? Oh, cool.
All the little things. So they're different pieces. You can make different bodies.
Oh, I see. Okay, all the yellows are Hello Kitty. I see, right?
Correct.
Now what's the whites?
These are Kuropi the frog. These are Pochako the dog. And these are Peckle the duck.
Nice. I like it.
Right?
Yep. And then what's in the third drawer there?
It's just space for, there used to be,
So you got the directions.
well, no, there used to, yeah, directions, but there used to be paper.
Okay, very cool. So this will probably get, who knows what we're going to do with this
Packed
stuff.
away in our garage
Packed
now?
probably packed away. Some of the stuff is cool. I like those, definitely going to clean out the Nintendo games. I like the changeables. There's a lot of cool stuff here, little knickknacks and stuff that we'll just hold on to and keep for our collection. We're adding to the collection, guys, and we want to thank you for watching. There's a Winnie the Pooh. What is that? Music box. Very nice. A lot of people collect Winnie the Pooh stuff, so very cool. All right. This is Brian Mann's Totally Awesome Collection. We're out.